24th came quietly. Across the Tombigbee, the river swollen with winter rain. Long before the name Alabama was spoken by settlers, Choctaw and Creek families gathered along its muddy banks, trading salt, pottery, and stories under gray skies. The land that seemed eternal was already changing. Spanish expeditions had passed through in the 1500s, leaving behind rumors of gold and the memory of crosses carved into tree trunks. By the 1700s, French and British traders crossed the same paths, their rival flags rising and falling with each treaty and war. In 1818, Alabama's territorial leaders continued their work at St. Stephen's, debating new laws for settlements that were spreading faster than maps could keep up. Surveyors marked the land by chains and compasses, cutting through forests sacred to older nations. The push for statehood was already unstoppable, and within a year, the young territory would become the state of Alabama, its hope built on soil and sacrifice alike. On this day in 1861, Montgomery's hotels filled with messengers from across the South. The Confederate Convention was drawing near, and plans for a provisional government were already whispered through crowded halls. Some saw destiny in those meetings, others saw disaster. The choice that began in secret that winter would ignite into open war before the year's end. Decades later, January 24th carried quieter but no less lasting changes. In 1927, a flood along the Tombigbee and Alabama rivers displaced thousands, marking one of the worst natural disasters in state history. Relief efforts united towns and counties in ways politics rarely could in 1942. With war again reshaping the world, workers in Mobile built Liberty ships at record speed, transforming the Gulf Coast into one of America's busiest wartime ports. By the 1960s, Alabama's new era was written, not on battlefields, but in classrooms and streets. On January 24, 1965, civil rights organizers met in Selma to plan marches that would soon cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge, the sound of footsteps replacing the echo of cannon fire. That same determination reappeared decades later, January 24th, 1986, when engineers in Huntsville tested components for the Space Shuttle program, preparing Alabama once more to reach beyond its own horizon. In recent years, January 24th has become a day of remembrance and renewal. In 2011, preservationists in Cahaba began major restoration efforts on the old Capitol ruins, uncovering foundations that had lain silent for generations. And in 2022, Montgomery launched a project to digitize civil rights archives, preserving the voices and photographs of those who changed the nation. January 24th is the kind of day history hides in plain sight, A day of storms, debates and rebuilding. It reminds that progress in Alabama has never come from grand gestures alone, but from